I welcome you to this lecture on flexible manufacturing system. I am Rahul Lekurwale, Assistant Professor in Department of Mechanical Engineering, DMIUTR Wardha. Today we are going to discuss flexible manufacturing system because nowadays, as we have discussed many times, we are moving towards a situation which is more heterogeneous, and therefore there is a continuous pressure on manufacturing to adjust with this heterogeneity. Markets are characterized by pressing requirements of customers, and each customer requires a different type of product. So therefore concept like flexible manufacturing system are become unavoidable for achieving success through manufacturing. And there are many things which can give you flexibility. Flexibility means our ability to adjust with the conditions. Now when I am talking flexibility in terms of manufacturing system, there are two particular aspects. First one is ability to respond to the market requirements, and that how you are adjusting, how quickly you can respond to changing market requirements. So that one way of understanding the flexibility. And from manufacturing point of view, that how manufacturer can preempt, how manufacturer can proactively understand the changing requirements, and accordingly manufacturing can provide that competitiveness. So what is FMS? A flexible manufacturing system is an automated machine cell consists of a group of processing workstations interconnected with automated material handling and storage system. So FMS is most suited for the mid variety, mid volume production range. So this is common FMS layout. You can see there are number of workstations which is connected with the automated material handling system. Now what is the need of FMS? Why FMS? So first one, we can say external changes such as change in product design and production system, optimizing the manufacturing cycle time, reduce production cost, overcoming internal changes like breakdowns, etc. So for this purpose, FMS is needed in industrial. Now, what makes it flexible? There are three capabilities that a manufacturing system must possess to be flexible. First one is the ability to identify and distinguish among the different part styles processed by the system. Second one is the quick change of operating instructions, and third one is the quick change of physical setup. So it is known as flexibility in production system. Now classification of FMS. Flexible manufacturing system can be distinguished according to the number of machines in the system. The following are typical categories. First one is the single machine cell. Second one is the flexible manufacturing cell, and third one is the flexible manufacturing system. These are the classifications of flexible manufacturing system. Now we are going to see single machine cell. What is single machine cell? A single machine cell consists of one CNC machining center combined with a part storage system for unattended operation. So here we used only single CNC machine with combined part storage system. Complete parts are periodically unloaded from the part storage unit, and raw work parts are loaded into it. Now second one is the flexible manufacturing cell. So flexible manufacturing cell consists of 2 or 3 processing workstation plus a part handling system. So more than one workstation that is 2 or 3 processing workstations, is combined with part handling system is known as flexible manufacturing cell. The part handling system is connected to load or unload stations. Third one is the flexible manufacturing system. What is flexible manufacturing system? So flexible manufacturing system has 4 or more processing workstations connected mechanically by a common part handling. So in flexible manufacturing system, there are 4 or more processing units are connected with the part handling systems is known as flexible manufacturing system. Now what are the basic components of FMS? So these are 3 important basic components of FMS. First one is the workstations, second one is the automated material handling and storage system, and third one is the computer control system. Now what comes under workstations? There are some substations. So in workstations, first one, load or unload stations, machining stations, other processing stations and assembly. It comes under workstations. Now material handling system, all of you know. So what are the automated material handling system? Automated guided vehicles are there, automated forklifting devices and rail traveler. So figure shows automated forklifting and rail travelers. Now third most important part of this flexible manufacturing system, or we can say component of this flexible manufacturing system, computer control programmable logic controller. It is most important. PLC system is attached with FMS. Now what is the role of human resources in flexible manufacturing system? So humans are needed to manage the operations of FMS functions typically performed by human, that is loading raw part into the system, unloading finished part from the system, changing and setting tools, equipment maintenance and repair, and NC part programming in machining. So humans are needed for this purpose in FMS system. Now we are going to discuss here FMS layouts. There are different FMS layouts used in production system. First one is progressive or line type, second loop type, third ladder type, fourth open field type, and last one is the robot centered type FMS layouts. Now we are going to discuss one by one what is progressive or line type. So progressive or line type FMS system. So here we are going to see what is progressive line type FMS layout. So in progressive or line type layout, the machines and handling systems are arranged in a line. It is most appropriate for a system in which the part progress from one workstation to the next in a well-defined sequence with no backflow. The operation of this type of system is very similar to transfer type, and work always flows in unidirectional path. This is known as progressive or line type FMS layout. Now what is loop type FMS layout? In loop type FMS layout, the part usually move in one direction around the loop with the capability to stop and be transferred to any stations. The loading and unloading stations are typically located at one end to the loop. So it is known as loop type FMS layout. Now what is ladder type FMS layout? In ladder type FMS layout, the loading and unloading stations is typically located at the same end. Similarly, the sequence to be operation or transfer of the part from one machine tool to another is in the form of ladder steps. So this is known as ladder type FMS layout. Now, open field type FMS layout. So in open field type FMS layout, the loading and unloading stations is typically located at the same end. The parts will go through all the substations, such as CNC machines, coordinate measuring machines, and wash stations by the help of automated guided vehicles from one substation to another substations. So it is known as open field type of flexible manufacturing system layout. Now, the last one is the robot centered type FMS layout. In robot centered cell is a relatively new form of flexible system in which one or more robots are used as the material handling systems. An industrial robot can be equipped with grippers that make them well suited for handling of rotational parts. So it is known as robot centered type of FMS layout. Now, there are various applications of flexible manufacturing system. Some applications are given in the presentation. First one is the metal cutting machining, metal forming, assembly, joint welding, that is arc welding and spot welding and so on. Surface treatment, inspection and testing. These are the common applications of flexible manufacturing system. Now, what are the various advantages of flexible manufacturing system? So, there are some advantages to reduce setup and queue time, improve efficiency. We can improve the efficiency of production unit, reduce time for product completion, utilize human workers better, improve product routine, produce a variety of items under one roof. It is very important. You can manufacture variety of products in under one roof. In single unit, you can manufacture different type of items. Improve product quality. We serve a variety of vendors simultaneously. Produce more product more quickly. Now, some disadvantages of flexible manufacturing system. Initial cost is very expensive because it is automated system. You need skilled labor to operate the system and substantial pre-planning activity. These are the disadvantages of flexible manufacturing system. Now, overall conclusion from our presentation. So, FMS is revolution in the field of manufacturing technology. FMS can be designed to meet the specific demand of each company. FMS is used for multitask operation and FMS required substantial investment of time and resources. This is the conclusion of overall flexible manufacturing system. Thank you very much.